It's been a wet start to the weekend, and we could be seeing more rain as we go into Saturday and Sunday. Meanwhile, the Atlantic is getting quite active. But first of all, we'll talk about the local showers that came through. A lot of that intertropical convergence zone moisture still hanging around, but we could be seeing some of that beginning to fade as we go into the latter half of the day, but definitely still a lot more showery activity expected. And the forecast from the outlook from the Meteorological Service was that in terms of our hurricane season, we could be seeing 3 to possibly 6 named storms forming towards our east. And right now, there's a brewing system out there, a strong area of low pressure, tropical wave, making it a slow march towards the west. But it is encountering some strong wind shear, so its development will be slow. But regardless of how it develops, as it makes its way closer towards Trinidad and Tobago, it will stay further towards the south, which means it has a greater chance of impacting us. And definitely by the time we get to early next week, say Monday and Tuesday, we may well be seeing quite a torrential rains coming out of this system. So that's something to watch, and we'll keep you updated as you go through the weekend. You can just pick out the system there, so quite a bit of cloudiness there. South, just around 5 degrees, 7 degrees north of the equator, and it will make its march all the way across, getting out towards Trinidad and Tobago by the time we get to late on Monday and into Tuesday. But before then, all the while, there's still a lot of cloudiness and showers expected, so more damp weather expected for Saturday and Sunday. So especially in Tobago, along the hillsides, it's already quite saturated, so any further showers could cause street or flash flooding, so be mindful about this, says the Meteorological Service. And as we go into the latter half of the day, definitely more showers as you get the daytime heating kicking in. Similarly for Trinidad overnight, some cloudy spells are likely. The showers should be few and far between because of the lack of the daytime heating. It will be quite cool overnight, but once we get early in the morning, just before dawn, we likely still see a bit more in terms of some showers, possibility of some heavy bursts dotting along the northern range into Valencia, Arila, going up to Diego Martin as well. And as I said, the ground is already saturated, and also some of those streams are beginning to rise, so any further rainfall will likely cause the further rivers to rise, and also the possibility of street or flash flooding, especially in those low-lying areas, so be mindful about that. Tonight, we're likely to see a low of 24 degrees Celsius, quite a pleasant night. Tomorrow, 32 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 31 in Tobago. And in Tobago and for many parts of Trinidad as well, look for Sunday to still be quite unsettled, and then on Monday and Tuesday, we'll be watching that system get closer, possibly bringing some torrential rains. Now, for those of you who are heading to the beaches, it's just a slight chop out there in the Caribbean, 1 to 1.5 meters near the shoreline, but further offshore, it's about 2 meters. We're looking at fresh spells out to the east, 20 knots, whitecaps, and sea spray are likely. Now, across many parts of the Caribbean, this is where we usually see development in terms of June. And right there on cue, there's a possibility of something developing out there in the Gulf of Mexico. And we could be seeing some of that rain spilling over into Honduras as well, and along the Yucatan Peninsula. Some heavy rains there, possibility of causing some mudslides, as well as some building seas from Belize City up towards Cancun as well. And that's the area that we'll be looking at. We could be seeing some spillover, unfortunately, in the parts of the western Caribbean, definitely for Jamaica, into parts of western Cuba, maybe towards the east as well. Looking to see some showers there developing, and then out towards the rest of the east, they'll be keeping conditions quite calm until we get that tropical wave coming by late on a Sunday and Monday. So we'll start our tour then in Kingston, only a high of 32 degrees Celsius under those heavy showers, thundery clouds as well for Havana. Brighter at times for Haiti and the Dominican Republic, but still expecting some showers coming through Saturday and Sunday. Brighter weather expected for many areas as we go into the Eastern Caribbean, all the way down into St. Lucia. Once we get past Barbados and all points south, here we will pick up the clouds. Here we will definitely pick up some more showers. So down towards Georgetown, heavy rains likely, and a near high of 31 degrees Celsius there. So another day of damp, cloudy conditions expected. So be careful out there, especially when you're driving. That's your weather. That's it from me.